Okay, some fun stuff. Conversions. For a lot of people in the United States, conversions between metric units are quaint and esoteric because they're unusual for us. We don't have to do, outside of our science classes, a lot of operations with conversions. One of these resources that I'm planning to put up on the website as a free resource is this one. It's a sheet that I made up for my classes a couple of years ago to summarize both the English system over here and the metric system over here, and then the conversions between the two in the middle. The English system most of us grow up with and don't have a problem with unless we get into some of the less common units. Or in the case of a very few of my students that have never been in the kitchen at all, some of the volume conversions, cups, pints, quarts, and gallons, are to them new because they haven't used them since elementary and they don't have any practical experience with them. I require my students to memorize 3 conversion factors. One for length. 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. That's by definition. It's an exact number, so it's as many zeros after that as we need. 1 for volume. A quart is equal to 946 milliliters or 0.946 liters. 3 significant figures. If you need more than that, it's available. You can look it up. And mass, 1 pound is equal to 454 grams or 453.6 grams. And that works out pretty well. These 3 memorized conversion factors will get you almost any conversion between English and metric that you need. Okay, we'll come back to that. 28.9 nanometers converted to micrometers. 28.9 nanometer. Nanometers is on the top, so to speak, over here. So nanometers is the unit we're getting rid of, so nanometers will go on the bottom, micrometers on top. And we can go directly between the two. If you can remember that in this conversion, a nanometer is 10 to the minus 9, a micrometer is 10 to the minus 6, and therefore there will be 1,000 nanometers in 1 micrometer. Or let's go straight to meters, and then we'll do it again and go from meters to micrometers. And if you don't remember the 1 step at this point, you can break it into 2 steps and get the same answer. And it's much better to take a few extra seconds and make a few extra keystrokes on the calculator and get the right answer than it is to depend on trying to do it in 1 step and getting the wrong conversion factor or putting something in upside down. So let's do it in 2 to the 9th.
1 times to the 9th, nanometer is 1 meter. 1 meter is 1 times 10 to the 6th micrometers. Or we could say 10 to the minus 9th meters is 1 nanometer, and 10 to the minus 6th meters is 1 micrometer. Same difference. Now, what we're going to be doing, this exponent here and this exponent will cancel to give us 10 to the 3. These ones will cancel. Units will cancel. Meters will cancel. Final units are going to be micrometers. So we're taking 28.9 and we're dividing by 10 to the 3rd. And so we will be moving the decimal place over here to the left
3 places, and the final answer will be 0.0289, or in scientific notation, 2.89 times 10 to the minus 2. Okay, 28.9 divided by 1 times 10 to the third equals 0.0289. Like I said, and if we want this in scientific notation, 2.89 times 10 to the minus 1, 2. Okay, B. 1432 cubic centimeters to liters. Now we have to remember that 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 1 milliliter. Now, 1432
centimeters cubed, and we'll do it all the steps. 1 cubic centimeter is 1 milliliter. Milliliters to liters, 1,000 milliliters is 1 liter, and that's what we're wanting. The answer is in liters. Cubic centimeters will cancel. Milliliters will cancel. Final units in liters. And ones, and divide by 1,000. So we'll move the decimal place 1, 2, 3, 1.432 divided by 1,000, 1.432.
liters. C. 1211 terameters to gigameters. And again, here, giga is 10 to the 9th, tera is 10 to the 12th. Gigabytes is a common unit in computer memory and storage units these days. Terabyte drives are becoming common and cheap. Multiple terabytes. After that, we petabytes or petabytes. So, terameters. And we're going here to gigameters. Okay. Now, tera is 10 to the 12th. 1, 10 to the
12th meters. And a gigameter is 10 to the... So 10 to the 9th meters is 1 gigameter. Terameters cancel. Meters cancel. And 10 to the 9th, 10 to the 12th, the 9 will cancel with all but 3 of these. So we're going to be multiplying 1211 times 10 to the 3rd. Or let's do it the long way. $12.11 multiplied by 1 times 10 to the 12th, divide by 1 times 10 to the 9th equals 1.211. Uh-oh, I must have hit a multiply instead of a divide. Let me do that again. Multiply times 1 times 10 to the 12th divide by 1 times 10 to the 9th equals. Okay, so we have 11 and 3 zeros. 1211 and 3 zeros, and that's what we get.
So, or 1.211 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Now, other calculators, I can take an answer like this and force it into scientific notation. I've never been able to make this one do it, although in theory it's possible.